you have to walk around and be so difficult to punish. There's nothing wrong with putting the highlights in that roam position as well. It all depends on how they want to play this out. And finally, rounding out this draft with the Nolan here for the side of EVOS. A lot of assassins, but not a lot of targets available for the side from the side of Dewa. So this Nolan is going to be facing the same issue that Kyrie was, although we saw
one big revitalize for the Horseman himself, and it'll be in the XP, by the way. As we see Panzer actually walk up very early on. It might be first blood. He's gonna fall. Panzer flickers forward to give the final smack.
Well, that came out of nowhere. We weren't bit down on that, and now Ray tries his best to try and get the steal. He does, actually.
Great combo together with the terrifying Mueza, still able to flicker backwards. Earth Shadow coming down. Hijume respawning and clapping back. Able to find a trade, and that has to be worth it. Now immobilized into the enhanced sight. Ray equalizes the kills on the board. We are back to 2-2.
EVOS forces the issue.
Look for these weird flanks just like this to investigate and maybe find something.
Charged up, Tower's bench. Now it's the Rage as well. Did he be able to lock them down? Eternal Guard with the Glorious Pathway, but Panzer is going to be caught in the Glorious Pathway. They've got all the movement speed he needs to run. Panzer is forced to make initiations all the time.
Yeah, and he will just go away most of the time. Hey. Ultimate coming from Chorizo.
Walking him down right now. Spirit Destruction thrown away. What?
Wait.
Finds a kill, and has chain as well. Doma's gonna be taken down too. Both the carries, the backliners, have been found in the front lines of battle.
Doma taken out and down. The Moskov you would expect to be so mobile this time around. You saw how he was able to kill and take down Doma this time around. Lord taking.
I'm offended, but then returned back by Hijume as I'm offended. Hijume showing the emote as well of his ex-team. This has got to be personal. It's a Spear of Destruction from Doma to try to steal it away.
Huge for them to deal with.
They do have high ground technically, and there's no ways for them to really engage in a big fight. So I think Dewa needs to be a little careful though.
Great turn of card into the Earth Shatter, and now Ray just takes him out. Now the way to do it with the Glorious Pathway gets them so much maneuverability. Panzer forced back, enhanced chain. Sucker clock cut up, Mueza with a flicker forward. Annabelle goes in with a fracture, but Mueza will be taken down. Annabelle finding the kill. Watt now still there with the Wind of Nature. There's no minutes there, and Doma's still gonna be hitting down. It doesn't even matter. Dewa brute forces their way to a Game 1 victory.
Wow. A revamped and refreshed Dewa United secures the game. The first game, 1-0 against the White Tigers. This time around, it looks like Dewa United are no longer their past self, no longer one-dimensional, no longer undisciplined. As well, in the halftime.
Oh, wow.
He was still confident with the win against EVOS, but that was still the first game because he said that EVOS still has that quality as they round out the draft with the Claude as well to close out the draft.
Is out-leveling Clockun, and Mueza got level 4 first. Panzer, amazing pick. This should be them on the board here. Clockun picks up first blood, and finally we see a response from EVO's Glory.
Oh, that first blood going in season, but now a total siege going towards the hands of Dewa United.
Wow. Chorizo, forcing the Glorious Pathway now pops in the Blast Insanity 2, blows up. Luffy in the back still with a Revitalize, still able to survive for so long. Ray gonna be caught in Enhanced Sword though! But Annabelle wins out the Red Tree battle. Even with the Dominators of Sen, it's not gonna be enough. Mueza taken down. Look at the Johnny boys going at it. Whose Johnny is better? Okay, Clockun wins
like the school bully.
Oh, Doma. No BMI. Now he does use the battle. Ray's gonna chase him down. And with the wolf, he spawns, he finds the kill. Annabelle finds a train in the bottom.
Turtle now in their eyes. Chorizo looking to crash the party.
Spatial migration from Panzer into the pile of Requiem now with a collapse as well as Annabelle guns them down. As a Lycan form decides to go for it now, jumps onto Mueza, but not able to fully dive in that tier 2.
So fixated on dealing with the Hylos that he's not really opening the rest of the map, and that allows Panzer to finally have a chance to hide around. But look at this!
Good sundown. CC, you know, with the pile of Requiem, Panzer very low, gonna be taken down. Mueza finds the vengeance, Fluffy rotates forward with the Glorious Pathway. Doma pops in the Blazing Duo, but is unable to find anything. Good zone with the chain now. Dominators descend, munching down to the HP bars. Mueza still with a desperate attempt to find a kill, jumps in forward. And it's Seal, Mueza trying to go for it. Clockun jumps over the Dominators descent. Chorizo gonna be caught still. Losing a Farago armor. Mueza able to dodge away from the spatial migration. The Bongo Slash connects onto 3, including the clone. The chain plays down. Chorizo able to flicker out to safety. Meanwhile, on the back line, it's still gonna be chased down. Hijume will be able to trade it out. It's 1-for-1. Both mid laners taken down.
Right now, there's not really enough ways for them to really make the move. But look at that.
No, they're going orange, spatial migration, and the Violet Requiem just for the Faraga armor.
Spear.
Their destruction connecting onto the back line. Now the final stocks, Mueza unable to displace anyone. It's Annabelle, who's as consistent as ever on the Retribution. Ray gets the chain to disengage and to give Watts an opening to escape.
Jump in. And if it misses, there is no chance that you will be there to the fight. So it's going to be 4v5 when they march to the base.
Great wave manipulation. Panther jumps in with the facial migration. The final stack brings them back, and Panther's going to be taken away. Last insanity by Chorizo. Defensively, as Hijime walks forward onto Fluffy, but he's a tanky horse right there. They deal with the Lord. Enhanced chain dodged away from by the BMI place.
Official tournament smartphone. That was a Galaxy S14 series. Look at this play here. The final slash that kind of stopped everything in its tracks. And because of that, Fluffy, after using
Drop from what?
That's aggressive right there. Watts able to displace his spell. Force facial migration pops into one nature, baits out Panzer. What Violet Requiem flicker? Panzer on Spear of Injury to help him out. Mueza blazing Annabelle very low. Now the opportunity to set this. She got so much damage. Doma with a blazing duet. And now Fluffy with the flank. It'll be Watt taken down. Ray is next to the chopping block. Annabelle is back in the Lycan form, and EVOS Glory are marching down the base with an 8,000 gold lead. Chorizo with Hijime left to defend with the last insanity. Now Annabelle marching forward as a winner crowd to try to stay alive, but even then it's not going to be enough. The horse stops on Hijime as EVOS equalize on the board.
If that was a mistake by Watt, that is a costly mistake. TP into the Spear of Destruction and bring the fight to himself. He gets corralled, the gods back towards the wall. And EVOS Glory, they bite back. They're able to equalize the score 1-all.
1-1 for the Tigers here, showing that they have the adaptability, they have the skills required if they have the right tools. It also was set in place from the drafting phase of the Perga Sandbag.
Sandbag, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a damage taken line. How did I forget Sandbag? They go for the Varia here though. So not the Valier, they're actually going to try to outrange
Our way, but look at this, Panzer.
loading very low. Chorizo actually looking for the flank right now as he goes for the spatial migration, but gets cancelled out. Now knockout strike! Boom and the bang. That's a 1-2 to the face.
Here we go, man, with the scouting. More in line. Oh, Doma.
Getting brought back, Spear of Destruction to chase him down, and Hijime will claim that, giving Valentina time to shove. Now Mueza walks up forward. Chorizo jumps in with a knockout strike, taking away a little bit of that Faraga armor. Last insanity used up. Mueza with the revitalizing him with the glorious pathway too. And the Astro Echo grants them enough space for Chorizo to knock them out. Still on the chase. Annabelle in the human form running.
Quite a few seconds to finally fall down, an initiation, but it's all going to be good. No, it's going to be a fight.
Spear Destruction 1 now pushing Doma back into the pathway, and Ray just claims all the kills.
And they're pushing up, down bottom, Fluffy under pressure.
Oh wow, Mueza. I guess this is just the things you can do, the crimes you can commit when you're a horse. Panzer! Fade away kill from Hijime.
EVOS cannot get in. They're locked out.
Glorious pathway, you can hear him neigh, and it's all just it's just a path. It's a card that Doma taken low. Ray scratching him down and picking him up now. It's a dive into the back. Annabelle with a double. Ray forced back with the hand sword. What? What? That's him. It's the built in his name. Sometimes
Man is active.
At least now for Dewa United, they have two side lane pressures. With the Moskov, with the Paquito, the Moskov can join the fight anytime soon. Oh, here we go, they're running.
Glorious pathway into the back. Annabelle gonna be stunned up, and the Lord knocks him off. What takes him down? But Blockton is still able to recover for the team, but now it's Chorizo rotating as well. Watt claiming the double. Chorizo with a knockout strike 2 times.
The knock times 2 comes through, and Panzer gets stunned up.
Facial migration. Hijime with the chase again. Panzer is 1-6.
To access the backline because you have Mueza standing in front of you. Chorizo just running down at you, and now the Lord low HP.
They're gonna go for it. Ray wins out the retribution. Mueza still in the midst of it all. Pops in revitalized, and it's just tanking everything. Mueza is unkillable, and he marches forward despite getting picked off. Finally, the last insanity gets him down. Ray now with enhanced sword. Chorizo still escaping somehow. Panzer not able to find a kill. Watt still able to Abyss Walker out. Hijime in that bush. Okay, Mueza at least gets.
And it's still working. It's still working with no problems whatsoever.
Whoa. Hijime stole the last insanity. Decides to use it just for the Faraga armor there. And now another last insanity. Ray gonna be caught. Winner crown still there. Annabelle tries to jump on him, and Ray's gonna be picked off. What? Chorizo, knockout strike, and the disengage.
Dewa to such low HPs that now they back away. EVOS make their way back, but they might be a bit too late.
We go on to Mueza. As expected, Panzer doesn't use the Violet Requiem there. It's going to be too risky. Now goes for the Violet Requiem. Mueza Flicker as well, but it's on to Mueza, who still has it revitalized. He's able to escape for a bit, but Fluffy goes in for the last insanity. Meanwhile, on the backline, Chorizo tries to go for the flank. Fluffy going to be knocked up, loses his immortality, has another 2 health bars that they need to deal with. Chorizo gets South, still has his immortality. Hijuman coming down. Chorizo loses his immortality. Now less insanity from Hijuman, chasing him down to the back, pops into the crowd. Will there be backup? Is the question. Hijuman trying to go for the play. Clock Hunt is burning down, but somehow
EVOS can't take this, but they gotta be careful here. So Watto, what is going on?
jumping forward, able to escape again, enhanced short from Ray. Annabelle with a Lycan Pal Spear, destruction in the backline. Ray wins out the retribution and gets out with the enhanced sword. Chorizo, Fluffy has the last insanity, but just gets out. There's Spear Destruction. Instead of it all, the glorious pathway gets placed down, and Watt takes it. Annabelle caught there, stunned up. Ray picks up the kill. Doma able to disengage. But they lose.
And of course, they still have the Panzer playmaking potential, and Hijume does not have a Purify ready for the next fight.
Big timers on the cooldown. Ray still waiting. Panzer jumps in with a spatial migration. Isn't able to connect it. Ray down the retribution! Doma jumps to his death! Watt able to get out of last insanity. Now the last insanity from Hijume. Fluffy losing immortality. Panzer gonna be chased out by Chorizo. As that's gonna be Fluffy losing his Furaga armor and now his life. Chorizo with the chase. Panzer still able to escape, but with the Lord, with a 5-man advantage. They're gonna go straight for the base. A good spear down. Watt is going to target it down. The cannon gonna clear it out, but it's not gonna be enough. Dewa win it out, 2-1.
The gods still reign supreme. They show that they bleed, but they are still immortal so far. Taking over EVOS Glory 2-1. And that was an insane last fight, but retribution time and time again on a point today.
Oh man. What can you do against that Hylos? They threw everything, and the kitchen sink, and the whole house onto the Hylos, but the horse prevails. He wasn't even taken out in the final fight. There was just not enough damage at all, and they will completely abuse it, man. One front line, no engage two.